that? Batman swimming pool. 6 doors. Literally there. Crazy. Stolen the show. Oh. Oh no.
What about that extra space there?
Hi, I'm Adam C and welcome to Stowe House for the Silverstone Classic 2021. And in front of me, we have a large selection of classic cars which are about to take part in the Retro Run, which is a rally around the area. So we are in my Cobra today, and there was another Cobra and a GT40 parked next to me, and we are taking part in the Retro Run. We did do it 2 years ago at the last Classic and it was pouring with rain. However, today it shouldn't be pouring, so we're going to keep the roof off. I mean, the Cobra next to us is a little more pessimistic, but I think we should be okay. So there's a lot of variety here. We've got TVR Chimera, there's a MG RV8 as the Porsche 911 leaves. I'm liking the replica section at the back myself, but I am biased. So en route we should pick up a lot of the classic cars, stopping off at locations that are all motorsport related, and then we will head into the Silverstone Classic to have a look around the show. And tonight we are camping in a tent, so stay tuned for that piece.
Oh no! I'm coming to have a look.
My fan doesn't fan.
Oh my god!
I guess that's the end of those then.
Oh.
Well, they've protected the radiator. That's why I've kept them on. Whatever I've hit would have hit the radiator. What a day.
Oh, what a day.
Where on earth can I get more of those from as well? Like, who sells fake fans? Oh, there it goes. What? Why is it? What's so the actual fan behind the radiator is now spinning, and that's making the fan spin. The fans! It's my number one fan, the number two doesn't work. Right, so here is the first stop-off point. Here we are. This is cool. So upon arrival it's decided to start raining, so people are running to their cars to put their roofs and tonneau covers on. I should probably do the same. We're going to have a quick look inside the Porsche specialists and then make our way. But amongst the rest of the wet cars, we've got the E-Type, the TVR, the Camaro over there as well. We've got the Vantage, a couple of Porsches. There is a Golf liveried Mustang and a couple of Triumph Heralds. Cars are still pulling in, cars are leaving. Got the E30 M3 over there with the gold wheels next to the Range Rover. There's the DB7 and number 6 over there. They've just put their rag over the roof. Check out this Golf liveried Mustang. Oh, we have another GT40.
One comes around one today. They don't see things the same. 2 1 by 2 out the door. There you have magic. One comes around one today. They don't see things the same. 2 1 by 2 out the door. There you have magic.
So now that the rain has finally stopped, it's time to press on the little C-Type. He's got his umbrella rather than tonneau cover, which I did put on. So I think we should be fine for the rest of the day. The next stop will be Silverstone Classic.
Okay, so we're here.
We are here. We've got the Chevelle coming in. Chevelle SS. And this is part of my Fogus tour. Oh look, there's the Cobra. And I presume the GT40. You got the 911, the yellow GT40. Oh wow. So now I've got the Aston Martin also going the other way. He's going to let me go. There's cars just everywhere, dotted around going all directions. We're going the right way though. Okay. There's more.
Oh, there's more.
Look at that one, he's so fluffy.
Oh,
He's just munching.
Hello.
Hello.
Look at the balls on that one.
Don't film their balls. They ain't school kids.
Look at his bum.
Oh, we're waiting for a T-junction, aren't we? Right, let's get back on the road. Although that was a road, that's a public byway. It's weird. So we are just approaching Silverstone now. We've got a GT3 RS behind us. This is us. So we're at entrance either 3 or 5 and then number 13. Okay, we're in. Let's see. Wait. Yeah, this way. So we're driving past what appears to be the Porsche Owners Club section. A lot of Porsches and an Aston all lined up. We're trying to find the Retro Run paddock. Oh, it's busy. So we have found the Retro Run section and a few of the cars are turning up, including that Dakar 4x4 car. We've got the C-Type replica as well, just arriving behind us. We didn't see a lot of cars en route, mostly we were going the other way, but here we are right on the end at the front of the line with the rest of the Retro Run, and Cobras, rather fittingly, are on track with E-Types and all sorts. Fantastic. And I've just realised I've lost another blade. I've only got one blade on this fan. Oh dear. Well, I've got this one. That's why I've put the Retro Run thing here now, because it covers up the embarrassment. Yeah. So Silverstone Classic is probably the largest classic car show in the country, and this is probably the largest collection of Triumph Stags that I've ever seen. And tomorrow there's going to be even more, about 450, and they're doing a parade around the circuit to celebrate 50 years of the Stag, which was actually last year, but they couldn't do that because of things that happened in the world. So here are a lot of the Stags, but there's going to be even more tomorrow. And there's a Porsche section up here, and just over there we've got a Porsche Boxster Spider, which are actually quite rare. Talking of Boxsters, check out this one. It's got roof bars on top of the roof, so a soft top with roof bars. So the roof bars are mounted to the A pillar here and just below there, so it's actually on here that the roof bars are mounted to rather than on the actual roof. So I've never seen that before on a soft top. That's ingenious. And just down from which we have this incredibly rare Boxster Spider. And there seems to be a parade, which we are actually going on tomorrow, which will be in a separate video, around the tracks with some Nissan Figaros, some Triumphs, and just beyond them, we have a lineup of Lamborghini Countachs, all with their doors up. How is that for a sight? There's 7 of them? I think there's 7. I know there's an 8th that's currently on track. Well, welcome to Britain. Literally 5 minutes ago I was saying how nice the weather is getting, and now it's raining. Oh my god, check out this very specific section of Porsche 911. So these are all the 40th anniversary 911s, all with the same wheels, same colour, with 911 written on the back of them. And there's quite a few. And we've got this MGA over here in a bit of a rally spec, de-bumpered and all, looks fantastic. We've got a supercar section, including this Corvette C5 with a spoiler, some yellow details and some kind of rip up the side of it. Oh, there's quite a lot more going on the front end. It's like a Batman diffuser on it. Yeah, that's crazy. And I've just spotted, beyond the Camaros, beyond the massive MX-5 section, we've got a trio of hot rods parked up watching the track action, which isn't currently happening. There's the swamp. So these are ridiculous. Presumably this has a Ford V8 as is apparent, and then we've got the Ford Anglia Pop with the wheelie bar on the back. And here's beyond the Marcos section. I love a Marcos with their Ford Mondeo rear lights. Oh no, someone's probably panicking and sprinting from the other end of the circuit to get to his swimming pool. I was right, the owner of that Marcos actually was sprinting towards us to put the roof on his car. There is a small lineup of Ginettas. I reckon tomorrow will be a busier day because tomorrow is meant to be dry throughout the whole day. That's one I'm not very familiar with, but I love a Ginetta, a nice British sports car. Oh, this is great. They've got a recycling centre that spells Silverstone, so I presume, yeah, there's holes on the top so you can drop your cans in to fill up the Silverstone logo. We've also got this Quantum section, so these are kit cars based on Ford Fiestas. We've got some tribal graphics up the side of this example. There's even a fire engine section. So we next come to the Lamborghini Club UK, and this Murcielago Rosa has got an umbrella over the top of it because the roof on these are a little bit too difficult to put up for just a temporary rainstorm. Got a Gallardo LP560 and some Huracans and some more classic Lamborghinis, including this blue Espada. And with the bull and the tractor, we have the new petrol hedonism car, the Lamborghini Aventador with the Huber body kit that has recently been unveiled. Let me know in the comments what you think of this and how much carbon is involved. We finished the stand with a couple of SVJs, and in front there is the Citroen SM Owners Club. So many quirky cars on display at the Classic today, and an Alfa Romeo Owners Club section with all of the Porsches behind them. You can really see how many Porsches have turned up. Obviously that's not the only Porsche club, that's just the main one. There's a few more further on. So, oh, I fell in that. Oh, right, okay. Well, we were just about to head back that way, but I've just seen another club stand up here that I cannot miss. Yes.
Oh.
It's the Cobra section. How could I miss this? Literally the first section you get to. Oh, one of them, his headlight doesn't light. Oh, check out the Skoda. That's cool. It's a limousine. There's 6 doors on this car. This is a one-of-one Skoda with 6 doors, 7 seats, and 58 horsepower. So other than my one, I've seen about 3 Cobra kits today, and here are the rest of them. One of them seems to have gone home. Ah, there's an oil patch. A little bit sus. You know he's been here. We've got black with white stripes, and then this one seems to have an unfortunate incident on the way here, probably due to the moistness of the ground. I think blue with white stripes is the most common spec. This is blue with a light blue stripes and then some red pinstripes, a light blue with silver stripes, and then more blue with white stripes, and this one with the paddock stripe over the bonnet looks cool, and then grey and blue on the end. So most of them were blue, but there was one burgundy example, a Viper kit, a Viper Cobra, and now we're at the MG section. We've got a MGB GT V8 in blue once again, another blue one, a blue MGA, and beyond all of these MGs, including a Chinese MG over there just kind of poking up, we have the GT40 section over here. So more kit cars, but this time GT40s. Why are you running? We have a revving Hellcat. You can hear the supercharger whine. And now we've got the Countach. Oh, how I would love to have a GT40 in the paddock. It would look so good with the Cobra and maybe a Viper as well. That would be the dream. And I've just noticed in between all the GT40 kits, we have the 2005 Ford GT. I'm loving this red example, number 83 with its Goodyear Eagles. We've got silver with yellow stripes as well. And a rather used and abused version, another one in the Golf livery, looking like it's just completed the 24 Hour of Le Mans, and a couple more on the end. This one, oh, this one is a homage to one of the Le Mans competing GT40s. In fact, there you go, it's the RCR Mark II. This is a homage to a 1966 GT40 that was driven by Ken Miles. Oh look, 720S. There's an orange Z4 with an orange Z3 toy next to him in the Z4 section. And we have a Morgan section with an Abarth section further up. And check out this green and black Morgan Aero 8 parked up in the lineup. We've got orange over there next to blue. And in front of the Abarth section, none of which are actually classics, we have another Porsche section, probably with a few Boxer Spiders within, and the Ultima section. So we've got Can-Ams and GTRs all in their own unique livery. So we shall start off with this Golf Ultima GTR. Oh, how fantastic this is to see, like a Can-Am or Le Mans car for the road. Elf and Goodyear livery on this one, very brave colour, black with some subtle stripes. We've got a blue GTR, a red GTR, an orange Can-Am Spider, next to another GTR in the Golf Davidoff livery, who is currently going through an identity crisis. Oh, check out the Stratos Enthusiast Club. A lot of cars are on the track, it's just literally there is the racetrack behind all of these Lancia Stratos. We've got the Alitalia liveried one, that is the classic rally livery, even with a little bit of mud up the side of it as well. Wonderful to see all of these. So, we're now on the bridge heading over to the other side to see what other club sections are within the Silverstone Classic. So there will be a lot of quirky cars on display, whether they be new, old or classics. There's an Alpina section over here. There's 3 DeLoreans. The rest of them must be in the future somewhere. And there's a V6 Clio owners club. You've got silver, blue, liquid yellow, silver, blue, blue, liquid yellow and black. I believe this rain is here to stay, which is unfortunate because we're camping in a tent tonight. The Clio V6 are celebrating 20 years. We also have Lotus' attempts of bringing back the Europa name, the 2007 Lotus Europa, and an S2000 section with a couple of NSXs just tucked away. In fact, no, there's 2 more there. 2 yellow NSXs and then red and dark green. Oh look, 924s. There's a Carrera GT, 924 Carrera GT, the original bearer of the Carrera GT name. And at the back of the S2Ks are a few modified examples. Got the spoiler on this one, and then this colour flip S2000. I have seen this a few times before, wide arches as well. Great to see it again next to his mate, who is yellow with a carbon bonnet, carbon wings and a carbon spoiler. Crazy S2000s on display. Ferrari's Owners Club is somewhere down there as well. The UK's rarest cars. Wow, this is going to be a fun section to see. Let's see if I can name any of them. Mitsubishi Colt. That is a rare example. They're all clean as well. There's a Mazda, I'm not sure what Mazda it is. 929 Estate. So obviously these rare cars will be classics in keeping with Silverstone Classics. So we've got the Alfa Sud as well, and just a Ford Cortina. There's this Matra Anti-Bog with Land Rover rear lights. We've got the Talbot Horizon Special. There's all sorts from Renault to Citroën to Cinca to Peugeot as well. This is a 104. I didn't even know they did a 104. A Citroën Ami, a Ford Escort gear. I suppose they are getting rarer. More Peugeots. And a Fiat 127 with 70 horsepower, making this the Sport. Yeah, these are all very quirky. We've got a mystery car under there. Right, now we next come to quite an amazing section. So we have the Nissan Skylines, and check this out. This is a C110 GTR. There's a lot of facts about its restoration on the board behind it. So the C110 generation is essentially the second generation of the Nissan Skyline after the Hakosuka. That C110 has stolen the show for me amongst all the other Skylines and GTRs. We've got the anniversary edition here. R32, I mean there's a colour flip R34 over there as well. You may have noticed there's a wide body R35 GTR at the back here. Let's have a better look at this R34 up here. Colour flip, almost like a TVR colour, which is funny because over there is a TVR section with a Tamora in the TVR colour flip colour. And there's a yellow Chimera, which is funny because over here there's a yellow R34 GTR. Next to an R32, R35. We've got a few more GTRs lined up here, including an LM R33. So I think, do I look at the TVRs or the Cobra? TVR or Cobra? I had a TVR, sold it, bought a Cobra. There's cream with the black and red stripes. We've got blue with the yellow stripe, black on the end, the bare shiny aluminium 89 car. We've got the ERA 289 blue with the red stripe and the twin white stripes, and then a little 289 in silver on the end, next to the Bristol Owners Club, who all look very surprised to see me. Right, so beyond the Cobras, we have TVR, including the orange Tuscan with black stripes with a yellow Tuscan behind. So many Tuscans, Tamora, Griffith, Chimera, and a 3000M. Quite an early TVR. There's a few of them around today. Oh my god, so here is the only one that I know of. I saw this 2 years ago at the Classic. This is a TVR Tuscan race car, and this one I believe to be still road legal. A lot of these have been broken up for parts. There used to be a race series for the Tuscan Cup, so it's a very rare car to see, a TVR Tuscan race car. And just down here, I'm going to go beyond the Tuscan, beyond the Chimera, beyond the Tamora in the colour flip paint job, beyond the Tuscan to get to this 390 SE in the same colour as my 350i wedge was. We've got this champagne gold with this champagne gold OZ wheels. This one's for sale. I won't buy it. Oh, I'm starting to lose my voice for all this excitement. We have an orange Griffith with an orange TVR branded roof and a purple Chimera with a Union Jack roof. There's another TVR race car. We've got the 1970 TVR Vixen next to a T350. I don't know if they're going home because of the weather. Although I think we've had all of the rain. Oh no, there's more. Now I think this is a bit of a modern classic section with another Cobra replica on the end. So we've got some Audi R8s. In fact, there's one with some orange details just tucked around here. Let's have a look. Zoom in on that. Right, we've got the orange blade and bonnet and some grills as well in orange. Oh, it matches my jacket, look. There you go. And next to this R8, there's a dark green example. That's a colour I haven't seen on an R8 before. Oh, it's the Mustang section. There is a classic fastback with a lot of more modern Mustangs as well. And a very minute Alpine section. It's the Pink Panther. And 4 BMW Z1s with doors that I'm sure you know go down. Further down, there's something else to catch the eye. It's green. Is it a Z3 with a kit on it? I think it is, and there's 2 of them. So these are made by a company called Bertini and started life as a simple BMW Z3. So we're now entering the paddock and we are watching our backs as this rolls through. Wow. And within the paddock there is an Advan R32 Skyline. And check this out, this is a bit of an unsuspected hero of the day, an International Scout, all-wheel drive, just tucked away in the back of the paddock, not getting much attention next to a Capri. And also tucked away, which is normally on show, we've got a winner. Oh look, another fellow number 88 car. And we have the Ferrari 250 bread van. There are lots of little jewels in the paddock, such as this Harley-Quinn Volkswagen Polo, even with the steering wheel to match. So after a day of looking around, we are back at the Cobra, and just up there is the 250 short wheelbase replica that we passed on the retro run earlier today. These are all the retro run cars, and we're going to head now to the campsite and do a bit of camping. We're going to set up our tent, which is in the boot of the Cobra. I'll bring you with me, and then we're going to watch some live music, which I won't bring you with me for because of copyright and alcohol consumption. So, tonneau cover off. It was required today. Oh, there we go. We are a car leaving a car show with a Skyline behind. There are people on the roundabout watching the cars leave. There's an AMG GTR coming in. There goes the Skyline. There we go.
You were scared?
No. That was a bit slipperier than I thought. Did that get your seal of approval? Oh, W. W for Woodlands. There it is, here we go. Oh. Literally, we're right here. I don't think we'll be the only classic and vintage or retro car that is camping in the campsite today. There's like 2 Austin Healey's in front. It's like a festival, but in classic cars. So we've arrived at our part of the campsite. It's vast, and the pub is, we're like one of the closest spaces to the pub, so that works out well. There's a few stags who are camping up, so as much as I'd like to do a skid, I'm not going to because we don't want to churn up the field. Okay, let's pitch. Let's pitch. So here we are on the camping pitch, and we're gonna set up our tent. As you can see, we've got our fuel for ourselves to set the tent up with, and the car has got a little bit dirty on the way down to the pitch. I shall show you around this side. We went through a bit of a puddle, bit mucky for tomorrow's event. So we've got our bags and boots ready. We managed to fit everything in the boots, because the beauty of the boot of the Cobra is you've got the wings that you can use to put sleeping bags in. So everything you see here, the whole shape of the car, is all boot, and then you've got the battery isolator switch, and then an oil breather that fell off that I've tied up with a shoelace just to keep it upright. So, we're getting started. This is Chloe's tent, so I really should just watch as she puts it up. Are you good at erecting it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really easy.
Yeah, really easy. Is it a quick erection?
Super quick.
Super quick.
It erects so quickly.
Yeah. It's alright though, I found something I can do. I can hammer. I miss. The hammer's in the ground. There we go. I missed. I missed. I hear cars. It's a TT. Is he doing skids? Do some skids. I think in my excuse, it's the wrong type of hammer. So welcome to our crib. Let me give you a tour. So this is the bedroom, and over here we've got the kitchen. Got the bath. No, the bathroom's over, and the kitchen's over there. This is the bedroom, and any good bedroom has a bed. So we've got this double flock air bed. Got a new pump. So I've been told with a bit of skillful foot action, this bed will expand. I can see this taking a while. Beautiful.
No shoes in the house.
So now that Chloe is off to get showered, because unfortunately we do not have that facility in the tent, I can give you a big tour of the tent. So we've got the seating area, or the lounge, out here. So See what happened there is the leg dug into the ground and I fell. So that's the lounge, and we have the master bedroom with the water carrier that I'm about to fill up because I'm a good seed. We have the office space over here. We've got the kitchen with some Monster. We're about to restock with actual alcohol. There's the lavatory. And the cloakroom. So this is where we will be sleeping tonight. The two of us, we got Egg, the chunky seal, and my Top Gear pillow. So I reckon the final thing for me to do is to give you a tour around the campsite. Hopefully before that rain cloud settles in. Most of the campsite is all the way over there. We're on like the overflow field. Apparently during Formula 1 weekends, this whole field fills up, and the field over there fills up, back there, and all the way down there. So pretty wild. I can feel the rain coming, and I can see the cloud. And my raincoat's in the car. Be fine, we'll be fine. So welcome to the pub and the grub. What's And you can hear racing is still going ahead on track behind the TVR Griffith. So let's see what we can see. I can see a Ferrari 360 Spider, a pretty cool pitch, Corvette C3 Stingray, a couple of yellow Lotuses, yeah. Got a couple of Porsches. There's this very cool MGA that we did actually see in the show with an Austin Healey that we also noticed behind it. Seems people can pay extra to stay in these pre-built TP tents. Here's hoping that the Morris Minor does have a roof and it is erected immediately because the rain's about to come. We have one of the Quantums parked up with the XK and a few MGs with a E30 and S-Corse convertible as well. So there's the MG Midget and the Austin Healey Sprite variant with a red roof. There's a Capri next to an Austin Healey Frog-Eyed Sprite. This is like a whistle-stop tour. TVRs. These are a few of the ones that we saw earlier with the TVR Tuscan race car and a Chimera as well. The rain is really coming down. There's a Porsche 944 Cabriolet. Oh, well, watch these as they disappear, because that's what happens in the rain. They just vanish. Let's see if we can see it happen. The D-Type is in its pajamas. There's a Lotus Esprit. This rain, I don't think, is going to stop for a long while. What I've done here is I've ventured away from shelter, but what we do have is a Mazda RX-7 with a yellow Celica behind it. That's cool. That is cool. They're trying to find their pitch. I'm all the way over there. It's cold. It's cold. There's a Series 3 E-Type V12 Roadster. It's getting heavier. Yes, thanks for letting us know. At least I'm getting more kind of, it doesn't work that way, is it? No. I can see an Integra DC2 pulling in with the yellow spotlights. There's the Mustang Escort. This might have to be an early conclusion because, oh no. Is it just me or is the floor glitching? That's weird. I've made many decisions in life, some good, some bad. This was a bad one. So I think due to the nature of maybe the weather, I'm gonna conclude this video now. So that was the Silverstone Classic this Saturday. I am worried that maybe, I don't know, we may have a few issues getting out of the field. There's quite a lot of driving to do and there's quite a lot of bogs, puddles and splashes to negotiate. So stay tuned for that video. I'll upload it soon, so subscribe if you haven't already. So I hope you enjoy this video despite my moistness. Go follow me on Instagram for the pictures, updates and highlights on a daily basis that I post. But for now, thanks for watching.